paper cutter, okay? Basically, you have to have the underarm grip, okay? So let's just say this is the grip, okay? And typically what everybody does is they get their thumb in here, you get here, and then they're opening up this elbow, okay? And yeah, I mean, it works, okay? But the problem here is that everybody knows that it's coming. And his arm's free, so he can hold that right there and messes it up. If I free my arm, go here, he can go inside and just push that bicep. Or if I go here, he just pulls my elbow and opens it, it's hard to finish. And even if I'm able to crank it down here, he turns to his right side and he basically hugs my head, cross face here. And now I already lost it and it's difficult to finish. All right, so what I want to show you guys is how Master Jean-Jacques does it, okay? So instead of coming over, he goes from the inside, all right? So first thing I just want you guys to understand is what you're going to do is have a solid tripod and be pitching your right elbow, spearing his kind of abdomen so his head comes up. So I don't come over this way, you go in through here. And what I want to do is, I just want to grab something here, and then instead of getting my elbow down to the mat, I want to just plank and pull my elbow into my rib and just move my weight onto my left arm without ever dropping it and opening it. It's basically similar as to what you would do here. And if you grab a shoulder and just crank like this. So you have to be planking so your weight is shifting this way here. Okay? So one more time. So let's say you got that standard grip for those of you. We'll go into how to get this grip right here. Okay? So you know south, pop up. This elbow pinches. This hand doesn't go over here. You kind of just control the head, go this way here. And just to show you, it's essentially framing his head. It's very difficult for him to turn to his right. And if he begins to slowly turn away, you just reach up and grab right here. And now all it is just reaching, grabbing, taking out the slack, and rolling onto his throat. Okay? So one more time. You got the underarm grip. I saw a lot of you guys getting in the grip right here, but you don't have a cutter choke here. You essentially you have nothing here. You need to have this arm underneath. We'll talk about how to pass this arm. I'll show you guys. But from now, you're gonna get it at an angle north-south, and you get a tripod up here, and your right elbow pinches as this hand kind of even hugs the head, controls it, and you want to frame this head here. As I just grab the material here. As I grab, I pull with the left and I pull with the right. So it takes the slack out, and I bring my elbow to my rib or his shoulder, and I'm just rolling onto his throat. I don't want this to go here.
Well, I do.
And open, because it truly relieves the pressure. Okay? So let's go.
Professor, when you're tripoding up, is your weight in your right shoulder?
My weight is on the right shoulder. Right into his.
And you should come feel it, Aaron.
I don't want to be up in his ribs. So you're just going to start like this. Arm pushing the arm up. You get here. And this is where you'll get to. We'll go over that from here. From here, I want to pinch and tripod up as I shift to the right. So that my up. So if he tries to pull his right arm out, it's tough because all the pressure's here. This left hand, kind of just hug the head right here. And then goes right in here and grabs high. Not inside the thumb, but grabs high with the pressure still here. And you grab high, I pull and bring my elbow, let's say to his shoulder here, as my weight shifts onto his throat. Does that make sense, guys? So everybody is just gonna start with this arm up at an angle, kind of north-south. Because typically to get that arm, you're gonna have to get here, beat this here, 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 pull, right pull, left pull, and then do not go on your knees, and relieve the pressure. I can't even get enough pressure here, but here I can. Okay, let's start with that underarm. It's an equal grip. He's got his hand on the collar. You have the hand on his collar. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Partner up, everybody.